want to thank you guys for over 200 subscribers. So, sad news is this might be the last version of my rig that's going to be free. Well, I'm going to make, and if I do decide to make a newer updated version, it's not going to be free unless I change my mind. Anyway, let's get on with this. So when you open the rig, you probably notice it's probably like very laggy. That's because I don't want someone to come and look at this rig without watching this and they're like, why does this look horrible? You said there were smooth bends, but I don't see it when I enable it. So I have this performance slider. This is everything like how it looked in the final render. This is no bevel and lower subsurf for the new beveled mount. This is no subsurf on anything, and this is no subsurf at all on the beveled mount. I usually keep it here when I'm animating, and if you have smooth bends and you want to see it in the viewport, keep it here. You may see that this looks a lot different now, the panel. You may wonder what is this that's going from side to side. Well, most rigs have stretch, so I decided to add stretching to my rig. The only problem is it doesn't work with this. Oh, there. Doesn't work with this feature. Which is now a default. You don't have to turn it on every single time. There is also squash and stretch for the head. And unlike other rigs where if you move it side to side it like basically rotates the head, this like bends the head from side to side, which I wanted to add since it's just using a lattice. There's also the body deformers, and I forgot to mention this in version 4.0, but easily just go in here, change whatever you want, like fully custom what you like. Okay, there is now a hip bone. Except this is kind of hard to reset this once you're done. You just have to set everything to 0. The mouth is also just like revamped, so like this is how big the mouth used to be in previous versions, but now you can make it big, taller, wider, and looks pretty nice in my opinion. The 3D hair looks much better, and it works with the bevel, and the textures are properly UV mapped now, which was annoying earlier. There are now smooth bends, like I mentioned before. But this just turns off the subsurf, so it looks like sharp bends here, but I assure you, in the render, it'll be smooth. Materials work perfectly with internal and cycles, so you don't need to convert them on your own. Personally, I like cycles better, so the cycles materials look better. You can move the teeth, you can make them bite, you can get some new features with eyes. It's like 2 pixel pupils, and there's sparkly eyes now, which work in both. There's also IK FK switch, but if you want to see the FK bonus, you have to turn this on. You can change the depth of the eyes, change the depth of the pupils, change the depth of the mouth plate, or just like the shadow in the mouth, or whatever you want to call it. I forgot to mention these in my 3.0, 4.0, I think 2.0, but you could extrude like the faces in here. And if you want Subsurf to not annoy it, you gotta put creases on the edges, which is kind of annoying sometimes. You can also do the same with the head. Just don't extrude. You have to go to basis. Don't extrude like the mouth areas, which can lead to glitching. Oops. Oh wait, I extruded it. Did I extrude? I think. Wait, no, I extruded the head. Make sure to go to bases and shape keys if you ever want to extrude anything, or just move faces. Yeah. This is what I do in my free time, in case you wanted to know. There's also complete like faceless, properly UV mapped, so you can put any skin texture you want. As an example, I'll add my own, which I'm a creeper, so I don't have a face. Go to Faces Steve, replace image, and then skin. And without Subsurf on, you can see the arm looks really messed up. But I assure you that with Subsurf, with on final render, the textures will look fine. So if you enjoyed, consider subscribing, liking,